Hey guys, joining us today is Jewelle Maynard Roberts, one of the leaders from our core leadership team here at Kingdom Arts. She is going to be sharing with us on stewarding our resources. Stay tuned.
Hi guys, my name is Jewel, and today I'm here in the Hindsight is 2020 series, and I'm going to share with you on the topic stewarding your resources. What does it mean for us as creatives to steward our resources? Now, stewarding has to do with the management of all that is given to us to enable us to produce what God has put us here to produce. And for me, stewarding and management of my resources has never been more important. I recently became a mom of two, so I had one baby before and now there's a new one, and I'm trying to juggle the needs of both kids. I'm trying to make sure that I am fulfilling my responsibilities to my church, to my husband, to work. Oh wow, there's so much to be juggled and managed. And to be honest, there's some days that it's more of a struggle than a juggle, if you know what I mean. Some of you can really relate to that situation where it's more of a struggle than a juggle. But here are some things I think can help us all, me included, to manage the juggle and to steward our resources effectively. So the first thing I'm going to say is that I think and I know and I really truly believe that stewarding is first and foremost all about submission. It's about the need to remember that God is in charge. He is the one in charge. We have to say, Lord, I am submitted to your will. I am submitted to what you are going to do in my life. So I give you all my resources. I give you myself. I give you my time, I give you my talent, I give you my things. Use them for your glory. And once we start with God at the center and submit it to Him, it can take us a long way in helping us to effectively manage what He's given us. What are these resources that I'm talking about? We have time, we have our talent, and we have things. Time is the first one. You know, we have so many sayings about time. Time waits for no man. Time is running out. Don't waste time. We talk a lot about time, and the reason is that time is really precious and we need to manage it effectively. Our talents, including our skills, our God-given gifts, our abilities, all of these need to be managed and targeted in the right direction. And then there are things. I'm including in this category things that we own. I'm including money that's in the bank, and money that's on its way. All that we have falls into that category. And these things together comprise our resources. So what are some practical things that you and I can do to ensure that we manage our resources effectively? The first thing that I would suggest in relation to time is that we should make sure that we make a to-do list. Do you know what you are doing in this season? Do you know what you're supposed to do or what you need to do? Make a prayerful to-do list, a list where you are seeking God to show you the things that you need to do in this time. And then you need to prioritize. You need to listen to the Holy Spirit and ask Him to help you prioritize every single day the tasks that you should tackle. It's good to set goals and timelines to accomplish the things that God has given you to do, and make sure, of course, that you check in with Him to verify that those are the right timelines to work with. And then there's your talent. Do you know your calling? Do you know what God has called you to do in this season? Are you spending time or maybe wasting time running after things that He hasn't asked you to do or He hasn't called you to do? Spend your time focused on ensuring that you are targeting the areas that God has asked you to target. Are you partnering with the great Creator in producing on this earth? And then our things. Are we seeking advice where we need it when it comes to spending and giving? Are we making budgets? Are we being prayerful about our financial decisions? These are just some practical ways in which all of us as creatives can ensure that we steward our resources, that we juggle rather than struggle, so that we can produce what God has for us to do in this time. Now, lastly, I want to say, if you sometimes struggle and you don't quite get the juggle, don't worry, there's grace. God has the grace to cover for the times when we don't get it quite right. But just keep trying and keep seeking Him for what He needs you to do in this time, in this season. And I guarantee that it will lead you to a life where you are juggling rather than struggling as you steward your resources. Bye, guys.
And thank you so much, Jewelle, for those words of wisdom. Guys, I pray that you will take that and apply it to your life, and that you will manage all that God has given to you, and that you will steward all of your resources well. God bless you. We'll see you next time on Hindsight is 2020. Bye-bye.